It's a youth week and you are live on Hope Channel Zambia, media that changes lives. Let's take a look at stories that are making headlines. Over 400 health rooms constructed in some government schools. Ministry of Finance releases 11.7 billion kwacha. ZTA partners with Bund to promote Zambia as tourist destination of choice. ZNS building dam in Mumbwa. Police looking for Lusaka man over death of girlfriend. We have much more stories coming up shortly after this.
Dive into the Women's Month with great entertainment on Topstar. Enjoy the best of sports, series, movies plus more for only 180 kwacha monthly subscription. Antenna Classic OD Smart. Get set for a football roller coaster with the Bundesliga as Henry Kane's Bayern Munich continue to chess log leaders Bayer Leverkusen for the top sport. Also revel in the excitement of the Saudi Pro League and witness football giants Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Mane and Fashion Sakala all in action. But there's more exciting content. Extend your entertainment to movie channels on Topstar. Intrigue yourself and family with the latest and freshest action movies on ST Movies Plus, mysterious and blockbusters on Filmbox, and the best of comedy movies on ST Zone.
Oh, that was worse, huh?
Every day. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Star Times On app and enjoy content on the go. Subscribe today. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
With the details, my name is Muyanga alongside my sign language caster George Kalimukwa. Over 400 health rooms have been constructed in government schools in some parts of the country. The health facilities will help learners to have access to health services while they are in schools. These facilities have been constructed by a non-governmental organization dubbed Healthy Learners. Healthy Learners Chief Operations Officer Angel Chelwa says the initiative is currently benefiting over 80,000 school-going children in the existing facilities. Ms. Chewa says the organization plans to extend this project countrywide as it will enable pupils seek medical services within their school premises in real time. She says their estimation is to have construction of health rooms in all 10 provinces done by 2028, with the initiative set to benefit 2.2 million pupils across the country. Ms. Chelwa says this year, the organization has embarked on expanding its coverage in Chongwe district by constructing 15 health rooms. She has appealed to government for schools to be considered for supply chain and deployment of health workers. And Health Minister Sylvia Masebo assured the organization of government's commitment in supporting their initiative. Ms. Masebo says government is committed to provide improved quality health service delivery to school-going children across the country. We have more details in this report.
They walk in boldly, knowing that their needs will be met. These are pupils at Kasamba Secondary School in Lusaka who have come to seek for medical attention at a health facility within their school premises. Over 470 health rooms have been constructed in government schools, and Kasamba Secondary is one of the schools that has benefited. This project was initiated by a non-governmental organization dubbed Healthy Learners. This project is aimed at providing health services to learners while in school. This is because school-going children often miss out health services that Ministry of Health nurses and community health workers provide at their doorstep due to being in school. One of the trained school health teacher at Kasamba Secondary School has told this reporter that this initiative has come with its benefits.
There are times when a child is not feeling well, maybe they have a headache or they have a stomach upset. They would come here, would give them medicine, and then after some time they'd go back to class. And sometimes, if they are not feeling well for some time, we give them a bed, they lie on a bed, and then when they feel better, they go back to class. This has also improved because sometimes when a child is not feeling well and then you tell them to go home, it means when they go home, they're given something, afterwards they'll start playing. But here, when you give them something, they go back to class and continue learning. And it has also reduced on me absenteeism. Yes, sometimes if the child is not feeling well in the morning, they would prefer to stay home. But since they know that we have a clinic here, they would come and would give them something, and then after some time they continue learning. Yes, even the parents, they've also gained confidence in the school clinic. Sometimes they would even tell them to say, no, go to school, so that they give you a referral and then you go to the clinic.
Health Learners Chief Operating Officer Angel Chelwa has disclosed that over 850,000 learners are benefiting from this initiative.
We operate currently in 8 provinces, 12 districts, having built 470 health rooms, serving over 850,000 learners. Our vision, Honorable Minister, is to expand to all 10 provinces by 2025, 70 districts, train 12,500 teachers, construct 1,833 health rooms, and reach 2.2 million children across all the provinces by 2028.
Ms. Chelwa wants government to recruit health workers in these facilities.
Honorable Minister, I wish to gently remind you of your commitment to ensuring appointments of dedicated officers that you made during the Public Health Conference, as well as addressing other health services issues like supply chain, including school health clinics to the Ministry of Health supply chain.
And Health Minister Sylvia Masebo is impressed with this initiative.
The idea is excellent. There's no question about that. I wish we can have that because this has been extended to school children. And the reason we've given is that because the children are normally missed because they're always at school, and it's true. We send a lot of different groups of health workers, volunteers to go and do a lot of things in the community. And when they go, they find the owner of the house has gone for work. They found the mother has gone to an office, or she's going to the market to work in the market, or she's gone in the streets. And we find the children, they're either on the streets or they're in school. And thanks now to the president who has made it possible for these 3 children now to be at school, at least they're at school. So it means for us that are in the health business of giving health, we are looking for these children to give them health education, to give them vaccination. And so if we can have a health post within the buildings of the school, that's very good.
Over 500 health rooms will be handed over to government in July 2024. Esnat Mbewe Sikazwe, Hope News, Lusaka.
The Ministry of Finance and National Planning released 11.7 billion kwacha to finance public service delivery in February 2024. Of the 11.7 billion kwacha, 2.1 billion kwacha went towards transfers, subsidies and social benefits, 1.3 billion kwacha to implementation of various government programs and general operations, and 911.3 million kwacha to capital expenditure programs, and 3.1 billion kwacha was spent on debt and service arrears, while the public service wage bill consumed 4.3 billion kwacha. And Finance and National Planning Minister Stumbeko Msokotwane has assured that government policy will continue to be targeted at contributing to economic transformation and national growth. Dr. Msokotwane added that the government will this week be hosting a town hall meeting on unlocking Zambia's economic potential through enhanced export, import, and border process efficiencies. The meeting will be held on Thursday, 14th March 2024 at the Mulungushi International Conference Center. Now, the public higher learning institutions have praised government for the free education that is being implemented in all schools across the country. Speaking during a press briefing, National Council of Students Union, Zakosu chairperson Mijelo Chizombe says the spirit by the New Dawn government to bring back bursaries and loan schemes was the right thing to do. Speaking at the same function, Unzasu President Vincent Msilikani has urged all political players not to politicize the free education, citing it is the greatest investment government can offer for the future generation. Mr. Msilikani has further promised to work and support President Hakainde Hichilema and the New Dawn government. Let's take a look.
National Council of Student Unions, ZACOS, has called on the political players to stop politicizing the free education that has been rolled out throughout the country. ZACOS chairperson Michelo Chizombe says they will support all progressive ideas by government.
And we have said that going forward, we are going to ensure that the student is treated as such. We are not going to go to the road to settle matters. We are not going to break public property to settle issues. No. We are going to strongly, ferociously, viciously, and methodically tackle those issues that affect students on the dialogue table. Yes. 10 years from now, we are talking of over-enrollment in classes in as far as free education is concerned, because you may wish to know that the National Council of Student Unions does not only aim at representing universities and colleges, it has also transcended down to secondary and primary schools. And in that regard, we do understand, Vice Chairman, as you said, it is better for a child to sit on the floor than to be smoking in the compound. Yes. What that means is that 10 years from now, we are going to have an enlightened and educated population which is going to understand the basic fundamentals in as far as their welfare is concerned for their future, their children, and their great-grandchildren.
Evelyn Horn College and University of Zambia presidents have said education is the greatest equalizer that has made the two to be where they are.
Registration fee has been covered now by the government. An increment in new allowances, increment of accommodation allowance from 1,200 to 3,900. That's something. Yeah. That's something. At CBU, to 4,500. This is what Nakosi is doing. We have had engagements, and we are also trying to look into students that have the balance. Let them go with the same degree. Let them look for employment with the same money that they are going to earn. Let them come back and be sort of holding a student, somebody with good results, from getting their degree. I think that's not progressive, but that's not objective. I also want to say, let us not politicize free education. This message goes out there. Let us not politicize free education. It is better for a student or for a pupil to learn under a tree than not to be given a privilege to be in school.
Yeah. No student is barred from writing exams, even if that student is owing. Mm-hmm. The only thing that they have put in place so that at least even the institution should be making money. No student should see the result if they are owing the institution. Yeah. And that's the plus, because what it is, that student has been allowed to sit for exams. And sometimes it usually take 1 month or 2 months for the result to come out. So by the time the results are coming out, that student should, by that time, that student will be able to find money to pay. But our ministry, the Ministry of Science and Technology, with the works of our PS, has already instructed every institution that is under that ministry not to bar any student from writing exams.
ZACOS comprises of public higher learning institutions like Evelyn Horn College, University of Zambia, Copperbelt University, Natural Resource Development College, NRDC, and many other public institutions. Mebo Chitimbiti, reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
Now, Chief Mweene of Kalumbila District in Northwestern Province has called on the Zambia Air Force ZAF to enhance its presence in the district owing to the increased investment in the district. Chief Mweene says ZAF needs to enhance airspace patrols as this will help with security in the area. He said this when ZAF Deputy Commander Major General Arthur Kalaluka paid a courtesy call on him at his palace. The traditional leader revealed that there are numerous explorations taking place in the district that require enhanced air security, which will help build investor confidence. Meanwhile, Major General Kalimukwa called on Chief Mweene to allocate land to the Defense Force for agricultural purposes. He said ZAF wants to venture in agriculture and plans to set up a farm block in Kalumbila district because of the favorable climatic conditions in the district. You are watching the main news on Hope Channel, Zambia media that changes lives. Just now we have a short set of commercials. Don't go away.
Dive into the Women's Month with great entertainment on Topstar. Enjoy the best of sports, series, movies plus more for only 180 kwacha monthly subscription. Antenna Classic OD Smart. Get set for a football roller coaster with the Bundesliga as Henry Kane's Bayern Munich continue to chess log leaders Bayer Leverkusen for the top sport. Also revel in the excitement of the Saudi Pro League and witness football giants Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Mane and Fashion Sakala all in action. But there's more exciting content. Extend your entertainment to movie channels on Topstar. Intrigue yourself and family with the latest and freshest action movies on ST Movies Plus, mysterious and blockbusters on Filmbox, and the best of comedy movies on ST Zone.
Oh, that was worse, huh?
Every day. So, what are you waiting for? Download the StarTimes own app and enjoy content on the go. Subscribe today. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
Did you know that you've got the right to complain against any radio or television broadcast? Did you also know that every radio or television station has an obligation to respond and address your complaints when aggrieved? The first step is to complain to the station not more than 3 months after the broadcast took place. It is expected that the station will respond reasonably to you, that is within 14 days. If not satisfied, then escalate your problem to the Independent Broadcasting Authority.
We're at Mass Media Complex, Ali King Carter Road, PO Box 32475, Lusaka, or call us on +260 211 250589, or visit our website at www.iba.org.zm. IBA, promoting ethical and professional broadcasting.
Thank you for still staying with us. The news continues. The Zambia Tourism Agency, ZTA, has partnered with ASR Bundesverband, a German-based tourism organization, to promote Zambia as a destination of choice. The partnership was sealed on the sidelines of the just-ended ITB Berlin Tourism Trade Show in Germany and was graced by Tourism Permanent Secretary Evans Muyanga, who promoted Zambia at the event and showcased what the country was offering to the European market. Mr. Muyanga explained that ASR was an alliance of travel traders in Germany that do outbound tourism by sending tourists to many other African countries. He said that Zambia has to tap into a network of traders to ensure that the country is marketed and starts having the familiarization and education tours. Mr. Muyanga outlined Zambia's authentic tourism products that the country offers, and that it was very important to interact with the traders because they recommend the destinations to the potential tourists, and stressed that all private sector players from Zambia attending the ITB Berlin Trade Show had an opportunity to interact and network with the ASR Alliance travel traders. Mr. Muyanga pointed out the potential tourists find it easy, reassuring, convincing and more believable to select a destination recommended by trade partners, destination marketing companies and their booking agents, especially when they receive a positive feedback from those that have been there before. Let's take a look.
We were privileged, basically as Zambia, on the sidelines of ITB here in Berlin, to be able to meet an organization called ASR, which is an alliance of independent trade partners here in Germany, which is really an alliance of all the travel traders here in Germany that really do outbound tourism, sending tourists to many other African countries. So Zambia has to basically tap into a network of traders to be able to ensure that we market Zambia. And Zambia starts to have the farm tours, because when they come and they experience the product, then they will be able to actually speak with authority, with confidence, because then they know what Zambia has to offer. The authentic tourism products that we have to offer, and all the experiences that the German tourists, when they come to Zambia, will be able to have when they're in Zambia. So yesterday, this is basically an alliance of many independent traders, and it's important to interact with the trade because they are the ones that recommend the destination, and obviously people want to have confidence with somebody that they know. So those who sell destination Africa, we just want them to make sure that they have Zambia. That was the whole essence of having a conversation, networking with them, and we came with all our 22 private sector players that we came with here at ITB Berlin. We took them there to the ASR to interact and network and do business, do transactions, and that's the way business in tourism has to move forward. Yeah.
The Zambia National Service, ZNS, is constructing a 1 million cubic liters capacity dam in Mumbwa, Central Province. The development is aimed at harvesting water for irrigation and domestic use in Mumbwa district. The construction of the Namawanga Dam at a cost of 3.6 million kwacha is funded under the 2022 Constituency Development Fund, CDF, for Nangoma constituency. ZNS Director Projects, Jackson Tembo, says the dam is expected to be completed by the end of this month. Colonel Tembo says the dam wall has already been completed and only a few works at the spillway and related works are remaining. And Nangoma Member of Parliament Collins Nzovu says the Namawanga Dam is one of the many dams which the government is building to harvest water in the wake of this drought. Mr. Nzovu, who is also Green Economy and Environment Minister, says the dam will provide water for irrigation and for connection to nearby villages. Police are looking for Moffat Zulu, 33, of Lusaka's Kalikidiki compound in connection with alleged murder of his girlfriend. The deceased has been identified as Florence Molemasaka, 30, of Mtendere East in Lusaka. Florence was found unconscious inside the room of the suspect on March 10, 2024, around 12:30 hours by one of the neighbors. Police Deputy Spokesperson Danny Mwale says officers rushed to the scene after they were alerted and found the victim laying unresponsive on the bed facing upward while the suspect had run away. Mr. Mwale says the officers discovered bloodstains on the mattress, bed sheets, and the curtain. He says that investigations revealed that the suspect had been staying with the girlfriend. In another development, police have opened an inquiry file into the matter where Edna Lungu, 29, died while seated inside her boyfriend's car. The incident occurred in Lusaka's Kapwata area. Mr. Mwale says preliminary investigations indicate that the deceased was drinking beer with her boyfriend, aged 36, of Libala South area in Lusaka, and she is alleged to have collapsed while seated inside the car. He said the boyfriend immediately rushed her to Kabwata Clinic where she was pronounced dead. Mr. Mwale says the body is in the UTH mortuary awaiting post-mortem. Well, that story brings us to the end of our news bulletin, but before we go, let's look at stories that made headlines. Over 400 health rooms constructed in some government schools. Ministry of Finance releases 11.7 billion kwacha. ZTA partners with ASR Bundesverband to promote Zambia as tourist destination of choice. ZNS building dam in Mumbwa. Police looking for Lusaka man over death of girlfriend. Well, we wrap up our news bulletin on that note. I've been your caster, Mweene Muyanga, alongside my sign language caster, George Kalimukwa, and on behalf of the entire production team, crew, and transmission, goodbye.